Hello friends, welcome to summer 2026, and I'm in the car following Kevin on our way to Kankakee River for canoe day. We're gonna go to where we're gonna stop, Kankakee River State Park, check it out. But if it holds, it's gonna be a beautiful day. Sunny, low humidity, temps in the lower 80s. All right friends, here we are, 10:15. We're at Bird Park in Kankakee. This is the Kankakee River. We're about to start our first ever trip on the Kankakee. We've had 3 days of rain and storms and a tornado watch. So the river is up, the gauge is up, the discharge is up. So seen a little bit of debris floating by, so it might be an adventurous day. But the sun is out, low humidity, temps in the low 80s. So stay tuned. I'm Joel, that is Kevin. So this trip was a long time in the making. We tried to go in April, we got rained out of the Fox. We tried to go 5 days ago, we got rained out of the Kankakee, but here we are. So we're going Bird Park, where we just left in Kankakee, and we're headed to Kankakee River State Park. Should be about 10 miles. How you doing, Kev?
I feel wonderful.
Yeah. Dude, it's a nice day.
Perfect.
Yeah, bluebird sky. Good temps.
Yes.
It's probably, I don't even know that it's actually 80.
No, it's not 80.
Yeah. So we left Kevin's car at the state park where we're gonna take out, then shuttled my car with the canoe to the put-in, and then we'll go back and get that when we're done. Yeah. There we go. Let's see. Alaskan amber. Here, let me take another sample. Oh yes. Oh brother, you ain't kidding. Here we made it. So before we actually load the canoe and take off, I thought I'd show you just a little bit more. So this is the takeout at Kankakee River State Park. So there's actually a nice boat ramp here, and obviously the river levels are really up, you know, and so and the river is really moving. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but right down there, there's some old like pylons or stanchions, I don't know if that's the right word, for an old bridge. Yeah. And so We almost missed the takeout, but we did it. We made it. Yeah, so a great trip. Kevin and I each ranked at high marks. We've never done this river before, so we don't really have a frame of reference to what it's normally like. It's very wide. It was very windy. It didn't feel like it at the time, but apparently very fast. So, but it got us thinking about what our next trip is going to be like. So, I don't know. Stay tuned for that. And we just got off the Kankakee River. And so we put in at Bird Park in Kankakee. And when I checked my phone when we started, I think it was like 10:17.
Yeah.
It is now 12:21. And we've gone, so 2 hours, and we've gone somewhere in the neighborhood of 10.5 miles. So that is no joke. What are your thoughts? What are your top line thoughts, man?
Beautiful day, first of all.
Oh yeah,
Perfect day
sunny.
for it.
I mean, beautiful blue skies, nice temps,
Yeah.
not super humid.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Compared to the week we've had, this is a nice welcome change.
I just can't stop laughing. I can't stop laughing at how fast we went.
Yeah, that water's moving.
When we saw the bridge in view, and I didn't think there was another bridge, so I thought that was ours. You know, our sign for the takeout. I was like, there's no way. But so, what are your thoughts on the Kankakee? It is wide.
Very wide.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
obviously we've had 3 days of rain. So
Yeah.
it's running about as high as normal, you know, which I think we felt that because like there was a ton of debris.
Yes. Yeah. Debris everywhere. It's trucking along.
Yeah.
Um,
Nowhere to really stop.
no, I was trying to keep an eye out for a couple, some place to just.
I always like to stop, have a beverage,
Yeah.
you know, stretch your legs.
Find a piece of driftwood to sit on.
2 hours though.
So
So I think this was great.
I'm really glad that you do your homework on these kinds of things, because I would have thought that bridge was not the one. I would have blown right past it and been caught off guard
Right.
and been in the middle of the river, missed the takeout completely.
And I think we learned too, there's a very, very small margin of error when the river's moving like that on your takeout.
Yeah,
We almost missed it.
you got to be turning in as if it's up here, so the river carries you.
Yeah, you
to
gotta
it.
turn, because you gotta turn and go against the current into the ramp.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I stepped out of the canoe while you were still in it, and fortunately I found footing. Like I wasn't that that deep.
Yeah.
Which is what got us. I think what got us there.
Save the day.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, the wind. I was not prepared mentally for how windy it was gonna be, and
No.
what impact that wind would have on us paddling.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, I'm learning. It's not just that the river is all flowing one direction. There are channels.
Right.
And just because the river's moving this way, doesn't mean the wind is going along with it and pushing it. The river's going where it's going.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that when that wind comes in, there was some spots where I almost felt like we were at a standstill.
It's part of the beauty of canoeing. I like to even take a little break. I like to use the camera. So there's a few times where I would, just sort of let the water take us, but the water would start to turn us a little sideways. So those times, I didn't do it as much on this trip as I normally like to.
Yeah.
But
For some reason, I had pictured, I guess because my own experience last year on the DuPage, I pictured more trees like falling into the river, but still on the shoreline.
Okay.
And that we'd
Okay.
have to be like navigating around it and like
like
grabbing
a strainer.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
That was not, because it's so wide.
yeah. Anything that was in the water either was stuck in a spot or is flowing down.
Yeah.
Tons and tons of little debris and stuff.
Yeah, there's branches and wood chips and the like. But
I'm gonna remember that one tree that was like rolling over on itself.
yes, that was so weird. It was like a kraken. As I said this to you when we got off, when we plan these trips, I like the idea of more, but like not the DuPage, because we've done the DuPage so many times. And then I do the other rivers, and I realize, I kind of like the DuPage. So, yeah. All right.
I feel like I like the DuPage. I certainly wouldn't mind doing that again sometime this summer.
All right, well, more to come. All right, we'll see you guys out there.